Hello guys, how are you all doing? Welcome back to Goals Galore. Welcome back to yet another live stream on the channel. And this one, we're live for QPR hosting Middlesbrough in the Championship. And we are just about to kick off here at Loftus Road. It's a stadium I've been to. It's a very nice stadium. And it's Middlesbrough trying to make up lost ground on Coventry. Of course, Ipswich dropping points yesterday to Leicester City is massive, because now Middlesbrough can no longer be caught by Ipswich's game in hand, meaning that Middlesbrough now have control once again on automatic promotion back to the Premier League. Today though, QPR are going to try and stop them from taking back control on second place. They're going to try and spoil the party here in London. We're going to get underway here. Both sides in their home strips, and it's Middlesbrough kicking us off from left to right, defending the end. Let's just think about it. Yeah, with the away end is the end they are defending in the first half, attacking in the second. And we are rolling at Loftus Road, and straight away Middlesbrough are going to start to try and gain the upper hand in terms of possession in the game. That's the way they like to play under Kim Hellberg, who has done a great job here at Middlesbrough so far this season. It's the first watch along I've done in quite a while, so hopefully you'll go on to enjoy. If you do, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel, and as well be sure to get involved in the live chat. Let me know your score prediction of the game. What did I go for this one? I went for 3-1 Middlesbrough, and I'll stick by that one. I do think that Middlesbrough will have a bit of joy against this QPR side, who like to score goals, but defensively I just don't rate them. They lost 5-0 a few weeks ago to Southampton. That was quite recently, actually. Welcome everyone to the chat. We've got Oscar in here. How are we doing, mate? Good to have you in here. Daniela as well, and GreenXFI. How are we doing, guys? Good to have you in here. Just to let you know, guys, the next watch along I plan to do after this one is a massive game. It's Swansea Wrexham on the Friday night. So if you're free for that one, be sure to come to the channel and check it out. It hopefully will be a very entertaining evening. But Swan's away form isn't great. But yeah, that's the next one I plan to do. So be sure to check that one out as well. Middlesbrough on the right hand side, down the line for the first attack, and it's really good defending there by Ronnie Edwards, brought in from Southampton in January after having a loan spell there last season. Let me know how your side has done this weekend, of course, in its fixtures. The Swans yesterday, we did beat Stoke. I just uploaded the matchday vlog on that one as well. What else has happened is, yeah, this is like the last round of fixtures. We've just seen the FA Cup happen with Port Vale beating Sunderland. That's a massive one. And Southampton beat Fulham as well today, so it's crazy. QPR on the attack on the left hand side. Kone, edge of the box here, goes inside, shot, and Solbryn collects. A nice mazy run from Richard Kone ends up in the gloves of Middlesbrough's goalkeeper Solbryn, who has been brilliant this season. I was unsure at the start, but he has really done well this year at Middlesbrough. Awesome, Daniela, thank you very much. Cardiff lost, they did, to Lincoln, 2-0. I did see the goals in that one. Brilliant result in the end. Let's chuck that down there. Welcome in, Jimbo. How are we doing, mate? He's gone for a QPR 3-2 win. That would be incredible for the title race. Of course, I would say Middlesbrough just about still in the title race. I still think Coventry might have one more slip up towards now in the end of the season. But of course, Boro need to be excellent if they want to catch Coventry. But yeah, losing points today would really give Ipswich hope once again. I think QPR, I think their playoff dream is dead now. But, you know, never say never. It is the Championship. We've seen stranger things happen, of course. We've also got Leeds Norwich going on at the same time, so I'll keep you up to date with both scores. Or if anyone else sees the score before me in that other game, then be sure to put it in the chat. But this one, the main focus. Yeah, not bad, thank you, Jembo. Not bad at all, mate. Very happy with the Swans win yesterday. Brilliant goal from Cullen. It just takes me ages at the moment to do the matchday vlogs. just loads of technical issues going on. So I ended up just leaving it. It was like 4 a.m. I was like, I can't be bothered now. So I just did it today instead to finish it off. So that was the only frustrating thing. I might have to try find a new PC or something to run the software on. Hopefully it goes a bit quicker so I can get the vlog out quicker. Daniela's gone for a 3-1 Middlesbrough win. Very interesting there, and I do think that that will be the score, I think, as my prediction as well. Jember says, have you heard about the new Championship playoff thing next season? I have, yeah. I've got mixed opinions on it, to be honest. I do like the classic Championship, where it's, of course, the top 2 go up, and then 3rd to 6th battle out in playoffs, and then the winners of the 2 legs go to the final. And the winner of that goes to the Premier League. It's quite simple. I think that is a really good way of doing it. But now, if you finish in 7th place or 8th place from next season, ball in the box here for Middlesbrough. It's come to nothing. Yeah, if you finish in 7th or 8th place from next season, you're going to the quarterfinals. Nothing going on there. And then have a chance of going to the Premier League. I just think it's... I just think they're trying to overcomplicate it. They changed the FA Cup from no replays. They're changing too much in football. It's brilliant as it is. There's a reason so many people like the Championship. It's because of how tight it is at the top and how small the margins are. You don't need to keep on making more playoff spots. And now they're never going to go back to this playoff system as it is, and so it's always just going to grow to more and more teams. Next they'll have 9th to 10th, we'll have the round of 16 in the playoffs, and then have to play till like July or something. I just think they're asking too much. All about money. Yeah, it's all about money, because then Sky get more revenue from it. The teams will get more revenue as well, sorry, for being on TV more. Another big game which will drag a bigger audience in as well on a one-off quarter-final game. And ultimately though, everyone's going to vote for it to say yes, because it's a higher chance of getting to the Premier League, isn't it? In a one-off game anything can happen, and then you get to the semi-finals, and then 2 one-off games, and then the final, which is another one-off game. So 4 games, anything can happen, and it's a big chance of Premier League football, where the money there is crazy. So I imagine the prize money now from next season, from winning the playoffs, will be a lot more as well. So a slow start to this one, nothing really happening. Julian Stefan, the QPR manager, he's had a very mixed first season at QPR. Of course, they had that 7-1 defeat earlier on in the season away at Coventry. But since that point, they have turned it around in recent weeks, so they have started to fall back down the table. But here they go on the right-hand side, and Bengu. He's got Harvey Vale on the right-hand side, he uses him. Vale. Edge of the box here, QPR. Cross is blocked. And a throw-in for QPR, no first attack of the game since that Kone chance. And just looking at the away end there, with the Middlesbrough fans, absolutely packed out there. It's a great away day. I did it last year, QPR away. Honestly, so good. So a throw in here for QPR, the home side. And Bengu will launch this one into the centre. There's something in my eye there. And Bengu cannot get past the red shirts, and great defending there from Matt Target. So another throw and Bengu to take. This time he goes backwards. It's a missed opportunity to get one in the box, and Varane will go back to Edwards, out to the right side once again. QPR will build once more and win another throw in. So let me know in the chat. Of course, the Championship season is coming down to the end. We've only got 10 games left of the season after this. So who are your top 2 to go up, playoff winners, and who do you think are going down with Sheffield Wednesday? Let us know in the chat. For me, I think it will be Cov and Middlesbrough now to go up. I do think they'll have enough. I still think there's going to be a few chops and changes between the top two, but I do think in the end it will be Covent Middlesbrough. And then playoff winners, I'm going to go Millwall. And then the teams to go down with Sheff Wednesday, I mean, West Brom and Leicester, massive sides are down there at the moment. But I think it will be Blackburn and Oxford to join Sheff Wednesday, which is quite a controversial one. I just don't see West Brom or Leicester actually going down with the players they have in this squad. Welcome in, Boro. How are we doing, mate? He's gone for 4-3 Boro. Wow, I really do hope that is the score. There's lots of goalmouth action, that means. Hopefully you're doing well, Brody. Good to see you in here. And thank you, everyone, by the way, for dropping your predictions in the Prediction League videos as well. It's so much fun at the moment, and every year towards the end it always gets better and better, because the more people we have joining in, of course, the more entertaining it makes it for yourself and everyone else involved. And this year we have a really good race at the top of the Prediction League, so thank you, everyone, for getting involved. I really do enjoy doing the videos as well, and hopefully you guys are enjoying the predictions as well. Just a bit of fun, of course, but of course everyone is competitive in sport. Good fun. Rhys Norrington Davis, the Welshman, on the left hand side, driving down the line. Crosses a ball into the box. Is an orthodox pass back to Sol Bryn from Matt Target. Has to dive down and use his chest to guide it back to his keeper. A good ball in from the box from Norrington Davis, but Kone was in the wrong area on that occasion. We don't usually say that about the QPR 22, but now go Middlesbrough on the other end. Ball in the box, away by Edwards. Out for a throw-in for the away side. Taken quickly by Target. They're at a back four once again this afternoon. Had a back three against Birmingham, which worked really well, especially for Matt Target, who got a brace in that one. A very strong squad for Middlesbrough. Oxford, Leicester to join Sheff Wednesday, and Cove, Ipswich, and Hull. Ooh, wow. Hull, of course, losing yesterday to Millwall. I think Hull have done brilliant this season. Honestly, one of the surprises of the season. I'm not sure if I see them going up, but I don't know. The playoffs is all is a lottery, really. What a ball that is over the top for Middlesbrough. Whittaker brings it down in the box. QPR survive for now. Morris. QPR able to clear their line, edge of the box. Pass is deflected and one back now by Middlesbrough. Out to the right hand side. Moving the ball at pace. That is the difference, the tempo at which they move the ball. Here's McGree. Back into midfield it goes. Fry. Ailing out to Callum Britton. Hello Josh, how are you doing, mate? Great win for Bolton yesterday. Incredible, in fact. They were trailing 2-0. And then what was it, 88th minute? It was 2-1. 91st, 2-2. And 96th or something. I think, was it Corey Blackett-Taylor with the winner? Something like that. Incredible. That's what League One's all about. Ball on the right hand side. Brown goes for a cross and it gets blocked out for a throw-in. Team quickly. Here's Morris. Red shirts arriving in the centre. Britton. He's got plenty of red shirts around him. Hackney. Morris working it really well here on Middlesbrough. Such a joy to watch in the Championship, especially under Kim Hellberg. Britton moving the ball through. And they've won a corner here, Middlesbrough. First corner of the game. Up the bottom indeed. Especially if you can catch Cardiff. That would be absolutely brilliant. If you can knock Cardiff out the top two. I would love Bolton forever. So 13.5 minutes played here. Still 0-0 in the capital. Whittaker with his corner. In swinger. It's not a great delivery. And it goes back out for another corner on the same side. Failed to beat the first man there. Morgan Whittaker, a player with a lot of quality, has been showed especially at Plymouth Argyle. Was really good at Derby and Swansea. And now found his home at Middlesbrough. And it goes, this one's a lot better towards the back post. Ayling keeps it alive on the opposite side. QPR all defending their own box. Ball again is out for another corner, a third corner in quick succession here for Middlesbrough. Whittaker goes short. Ayling providing the option. Ayling back to Whittaker. Whittaker goes down. Appeals for a free kick, nothing given. Sato. Falls backwards there. QPR doing well so far. We've seen, of course, Middlesbrough drop points to the likes of Leicester and, more surprisingly, Oxford in recent weeks, although they are both downer in the table. In games you expect them to win. Massive game this actually is. It's huge, isn't it? It's absolutely huge. Yeah, there's a lot of big games upcoming as well in the Championship. Still 0-0 at Ellen Road for Leeds versus Norwich in the FA Cup. Winner goes, of course, to the quarterfinals, and the draw is tomorrow after Brentford's travel to West Ham. I'm just seeing what this does for the table at the moment. So Middlesbrough moved to 67 points, which would be 7 off Coventry. A win would take them to 69 points, 5 off Coventry. That is massive. Of course, then as well, with a game in hand, is Ipswich on 64. So as it stands, Ipswich can still catch Middlesbrough, as their goal difference is much better than Middlesbrough's. And for QPR, of course, for them, they are 15th going into the game, and 3 points for them will take them to 50 points, and they could go as high as 11th in this one, unless they score 11 goals and they can go 10th, but realistically that's not happening. Good afternoon, Scrinton. How are we doing? Goal kick QPR here, Walsh to take. He was really good in that game against Charlton last month. Walsh. Judgment phone, watch you live stream on the TV. Very privileged. Not a problem at all. Thank you very much. So breaking play here at the moment. Both, I think the Championship, especially yesterday with Swansea Stoke, you realise that there's so many teams that have such good quality in their sides. You know, even QPR, such good quality in their side when it's such fine margins in the Championship. Because so far in this one, QPR and Middlesbrough have been evenly matched. In the table, there's 14, 13 spaces that separate them. But you know, going into it, they're quite evenly matched on paper, without looking into any stats or anything. Just looking at the players on show. I think it's an incredible league, really. It's just whoever wants it more on the day. So Middlesbrough at the back on the ball. Over to the right hand side for Ayling. Britton. Down line it goes. Searching for Brown. Brown can't quite get there. Just goes out of play for a goal kick. Yeah, I haven't seen too much of Alan Brown at Middlesbrough. Of course, went there on a free transfer from Preston North End, of course, a few years ago now. If you're enjoying the stream, please be sure to drop a like as well, and vote in the live poll. So far, we've got 8 votes. 8 votes. 62% for the Middlesbrough win, 38% for the QPR win. No one's gone for a draw just yet in this one. Interesting stuff. Britton goes backwards from the throw-in. Here's Ayling. Keeping the ball moving here. Out to Ayling again. Of course, in the coming weeks, we've got the Carabao Cup final, the run-in of the Championship and Premier League, and of course every league. And then in the summer, it's Euros time, and also in March, of course, in like 3 weeks, is it? We've got the World Cup qualifiers for Wales. So once again, more watch-alongs, fingers crossed, to come. I'm sure our mates will potentially want to watch it as well, so I'll have to see what I can do there. Hopefully get a watch-along in or two there. Here we go, Middlesbrough on the left-hand side. Target, edge of the box, puts the ball in. It's got to be. It is 1-0 Middlesbrough. It's scrappy in the end, but Morgan Whittaker puts Middlesbrough 1-0 up. A great ball in from Matt Target, who turns provider. He was on the score sheet last week. He's providing this week. And Morgan Whittaker back in the starting 11. And Middlesbrough are winning once again. We'll see a highlight of it once again. It's quite a scrappy in the end. What a ball it is on the left channel. Finding Matt Target in plenty of space. And Bengu tries to recover. And Morgan Whittaker, it's like he passes it to the QPR defender, who passes it back to him, and then Whittaker's able to tap home. Strelec on the line is being hugged by Ronnie Edwards. Quite a comical goal, really. It's Norrington Davis who can't really do much. Whittaker, with the initial effort, he was going to miss it, but it hits Norrington Davis, bounces back to Whittaker, who hits it straight into the net. Walsh was already fallen. What a strange goal that is. But 1-0 Middlesbrough in the capital. And it's Middlesbrough who will hopefully be playing many other sides in the capital next season, including the likes of Arsenal, Chelsea, maybe Spurs if they can avoid relegation. That's another big talking point. I'd like to ask everyone in the chat as well, what's your thoughts on this? Is if Tottenham get relegated, is that a bigger shock, or is Leicester winning the Premier League 10 years ago a bigger shock? Let me know. For me, Leicester winning the Premier League is a bigger shock, because the way they went about it, of course the year before, they were the great escape from relegation, and then to win the Premier League, which is, you can't get higher than that in England, you know. But for Spurs, they, of course, are a massive club, but last season finished 17th, so I don't think it would be that big of a shock for them to go and get relegated, given the previous seasons for both. So when scoring first in the Championship this season, 17 games, 17 wins for Middlesbrough. They don't drop any points when they take the lead under Kim Helberg. A very, very well drilled side. Of course, they did have to scare against Birmingham, where they went 2-0 up, and then Birmingham, straight after the restart, pegged them back to 2-1. And it almost looked like Boro are going to drop some points. Here go Middlesbrough again. Oh, this is beautiful. Absolutely incredible football. But QPR, with the last line of defence, are able to intercept there. And now QPR on an attack of their own, and they win a free kick at the halfway line. Well, that happened too quick to commentate on. Middlesbrough playing through the thirds. It was one-touch football. Back heels in there as well. Trying to carve open QPR. But in the end, the last line of defence was able to get there. And they're on about maybe the goal's not for Whittaker. It might be for Strelec, who was on the line. It does hit him on the way in. I think it's Strelec's goal, you know. It hits him before the ball's over the line. So the strangest goal Strelec will ever score in his career. It's his 5th in the Championship, and he had no idea about it. QPR trying to level. Ball in the box, and it's away for another QPR throw-in. This one's opening up a little bit now as we Halfway through the first half, ball in. It's deep for QPR. Head back across the face, a goal header. Oh, what a save from Solbrent. A fantastic save. It looked destined to go in the corner from Varane. A great deep cross. Headed back across the face of goal. And it actually might be Isaac Hayden with the final header. Solbrent, he's been fantastic this season for Boro. And once again, a big save there. Here's McGree to Brown. Brown goes tumbling over. Referee not interested. Whittaker will try and retrieve the ball. And instead, is happy enough with the corner. No offside given in the build-up. Well, this game just starting to get a bit exciting here. Let's quickly, while we've got a break in play, check in with the other games going on. It's still 0-0 between Leeds and Norwich. And I do want to check what the Celtic score was earlier. Celtic won on penalties, 4-2 against Rangers. Wow, in the cup. They play each other every week though, so it's not that interesting, I guess. Ball at the back with Middlesbrough. Out to the left-hand side for Matt Target. Finds McGree. McGree back to halfway. This really is where Middlesbrough really start to step it up and entertain you. Ayling. Keeping it moving from left to right. Britton now. Brought in from Blackburn in the summer. And then Rob Edwards as their manager. Oh, it's a fantastic ball to McGree. He's in a pocket of space. Finds Brown. To the byline he goes. He's barged over. And so far Alan Brown has spent more time on the floor than on his feet in this one. Every time he's on the ball he just gets absolutely bodied. Someone's telling him he needs to hit the gym. Here's Hayden Hackney. Back to McGree this time. Changing the point of attack. No. Back over to the right it goes. Morris. To Ayling. And to the left hand side. QPR are resisting the temptation to go and press. Just sitting in their shape at the moment. Making it harder for Middlesbrough to break them down. Just put the chair down a little bit. There we go. It's a bit better. Let's try and change the camera. A bit better. There we go. Should be better. Felt like I was leaning over then. Here's Britton. Here we go, McGree. To Hayden Hackney. And great interception then by Mbengu, and he's rapid, you know. He's quick. Flying forward for QPR. Gets brought down. Great tackle. And now it's up the other end with the red shirts. It's end to end here at Loftus Road. On the right hand side, Britton tries that long ball, searching for Whittaker. Doesn't quite reach him that time. Sato. Back he goes. All the way back to Walsh. Now that Mbengu at right back. When he broke away there, he is absolutely rapid. I'll have to watch out for that. Forward from Walsh. Coney tries to hold it up on his loose touch. Boro win it back with Morris in midfield. Just outside the QPR box. On the left hand side, Middlesbrough win a free kick. It was Alan Brown once again brought down there. Bengu. Yeah, pulled him down. Clear foul there. Here we go. Free kick on the left hand side for Middlesbrough. And they double their lead in the capital. We'll have to wait a minute because actually Dale Fry, the man with the armband today for Middlesbrough, has gone down. And the medics are on the pitch. I can't get this camera angle to be right. Is that a bit better? Yeah, we'll leave it at that. I don't want to keep adjusting it, but I just feel like I look really small on it. Yeah, so a small break in play here for Middlesbrough. Del Fry, an important player over the years for Middlesbrough. The captain today should be okay. It doesn't look like anyone else is getting ready to come on, so that's usually a good indication that the player will be able to continue. Looking at the average positions here for Middlesbrough, a lot of players committing into midfield, and especially on their right hand side. You know, Matt Target's the furthest player on the left hand side. You know, Riley McGree's meant to be starting on the left wing, basically an attacking midfield position. Very central is his average position, and focusing on the right hand side. QPR's left, seeing that as a weak point to try and target. And actually, they are going to make a change. Well, I didn't see him warming up, but Malanda is going to replace Dale Fry. Well, I thought it was going to be okay to carry on, but obviously not. Dale Fry managed half an hour, and he's going to pass the captain's armband over to Hayden Hackney. The good sign for Middlesbrough, though, is Fry's walking off. They just don't want to risk him. And Malanda here, who was really good on Monday night against Birmingham, he comes on here to replace Del Fry because of injury. So on comes the Frenchman Malanda. I mean, this is the strength and depth that teams at the top have. You know, Dale Fry's absolutely brilliant, but then you've got Malanda, who's just equally as good. You know, that's what the best sides have. Great competition. And now we'll finally get this free kick from the left hand side, where Matt Target looks to deliver this one from the left hand side. One arm in the air, in it goes, floated in, drops for Hayden Hackney at the edge of the box, takes his time and instead doesn't shoot, finds McGree, back to Hayden Hackney. QPR force Middlesbrough backwards. Here's McGree once again, red shirt still in the box, and they win a throw in. Here's Aylin, cross from deep, away by Edwards. Malanda keeps it alive. Straight involved in the action. Morris finds Hackney as well. I mean, all Middlesbrough are at attack, attack, attack. It's really good. Hackney, shot! Oh, it's just wide. That's what I mean. You never look at going back for too long. Always looking forward, trying to pick the pass. And the movement as well is so key in football, and they're on display again, where I think it was Target making the run on the outside. Hackney just come forward after playing the pass and move, come forward, and was able to find the space and end up having a shot off. No worries, Daniela, no worries at all. Have they changed the symbol for moderators? I think they have. I think there's a shield now, is it? Can't even see. I think it used to be a spanner, didn't it? Next to the moderators, I'm pretty sure. But now a shield. You've been upgraded. Here's Target on the left hand side. Over halfway now. QPR holding their shape. Only 1-0 at the moment. But you do feel that the next goal is going to be important. And you also feel that it's going to be coming in the way of the visitors once again, because they have been really, really good so far this afternoon in the capital. do let me know if you've got any plans for the week, anything like that, any away games anyone's going on in the near future. I was gonna go to Wrexham, but you had to have done a lot of criteria basically to even have a chance of getting a ticket. But we're looking at Leicester away, hopefully, to try and do that one. But let me know if you and your clubs are doing any away games, you and your friends, potentially you and family. Let us know. Throw in for Middlesbrough by their own corner flag on the right hand side. Ball drops. Morris tidies. I tell you what, Aidan Morris and Hayden Hackney have got to be two of the best midfielders in this division. Absolutely incredible. They make it look so easy. Here's Aylan. 10 minutes before the break. We'll have a little bit of stoppage time added on, I imagine, due to the Dale Fry injury. Leicester and Norwich. Oh, awesome. Norwich is a long one. Target on the left-hand side. Back to Molander. Oh, what a ball that is. Boro and again, Strelec. He's swamped upon by blue and white shirts, but Boro still have the ball. Hackney. Pull touch there from Whittaker. Gives up possession. Kone can't keep hold of it, but nor can Whittaker and Middlesbrough. So once again it changes hands. Back over to QPR and the ball. Here's Kone, intercepted by Molander. Sato goes in for a 50-50. It's all of a sudden become very untidy. Isaac Hayden, edge of the box shirt. QPR. Morgan. Oh, what is that? What is that? Varane trying to sweep the ball out to the right hand side for Mbengu, charging forwards, and he's just headed out of play. Carelessly out of play. I mean, at a chance where the game all of a sudden got really untidy, both sides couldn't keep hold of the ball. QPR in a really good position up the pitch, players committed forward, and it just does that. That's just really lazy. That's really poor for a player like Varane as well. I was going to Wrexham, but too late coming home. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, it would have been quite a late one. Me and my friends were hoping to do that one, but you had to do, was it 4 or was it 4 or 8 away games? I think 4. And had a Jack Army membership, which is like an extra £30 a month. Brent hits it straight into the stand. So 37 minutes on the clock here. Still 1-0 to the visitors, Middlesbrough. Will be just 5 points off Coventry at the top of the table. It's the time of season which is definitely the best. I think opening day is brilliant, and then you go into November, you have the games towards the end of that, the Christmas games, the Christmas period between Boxing Day and New Year's, and then I think from March onwards towards the end is definitely just every single week so much changes. It's absolutely brilliant. 2-1 was the last window on Wednesday. Oh right, did it even reach that window? Ball forward there by QPR. Molander in the battle against Kone. The ball's still in play, and the QPR fans not happy with Molander there, as they both battled off the pitch there. Continued all the way. Now Middlesbrough on the ball on the right hand side. It's end to end here, I tell you that. Middlesbrough just losing grip of that control they had about 5 minutes ago. Oh right, I see. Out to right hand side it goes. Brown loses out there. It's still alive. And goal kick to QPR. Yeah, I do hope that Wrexham don't go up this season. I'd love to go away to Wrexham next year. And just to see him again next year with Swans, Cardiff, Bristol City, Wrexham. I just think that'd be brilliant. I think that would be absolutely brilliant. To have 3 Welsh sides in the Championship as well. I just really want to see it. I don't care then if Wrexham go up next season. They probably will if they don't go up this year. I hope they don't, just so that we have the entertainment next year. I think that'd be brilliant. So goal kick here for QPR. We are 5.5 minutes away from half time. Only 1 goal separate to sides at the moment. Middlesbrough on the ball with Brown. Back it goes to Ayling. Oh right. Yeah, very popular away day. Very popular indeed. Here's Hackney. Wins a throw in for the visitors. I will try and see at half time if there's a quiz going on the BBC Sports website. I'll quickly have a look now actually. BBC Sports, let's have a look. Leeds are beating Norwich. Longstaff volley. In that one. It's got to be like an FA Cup quiz or something, surely. Here we go with Middlesbrough. It just can't find that final ball at the moment, Middlesbrough. It looks so good until they actually play the pass, and then they're losing it. They're on the ball once again here, Middlesbrough. McGree finds Whittaker. Strelec will retrieve. Appeals for offside. Here's Britton. Whittaker on the edge of the box. Now Morris back to Britton. Here's Ayling once again. Out to the right hand side. Pass and move from Boro. Crossing into the box is good. Back out to the edge though. Ayling will go for another cross. It's a header over the bar. Nice football once again from Middlesbrough there. I can't find any. It's got football. Is that a quiz? No, it's a podcast. Here we go. Who has the most Premier League appearances? Yeah, we'll do that quiz. That'll entertain us. Hopefully, it is a quiz. Is it? No, it's facts. Never mind. We'll find something. I was shocked that Port Vale won Sunderland. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. But they did beat Bristol City midweek as well, didn't they, Port Vale? So, doing really well at the moment. Of course, the draw is tomorrow for the quarter-finals. I don't think there's any... Southampton. Only Championship side left now, aren't they? Depending if Norwich can turn it around against Leeds. The Daniel Farke derby. Only 1,200 tickets available. Yeah, it's not many. %74% possession for Middlesbrough. 6 shots, 1 on target, which was the goal, of course. QPR, 4 shots, 2 on target. Remember the header being 1. I don't remember the second one. QPR. Dangerous at the back here. It's not convincing at all. And as a result, it's inevitable that they were going to give up possession, but the ref has saved them by giving them a free kick there. Absolutely saved them there. A little Swansea City mention from the commentator there. Can't quite hear what he's trying to say about us, but Swans have been mentioned, people. I think they're on about the appointment of Kim Helberg at Middlesbrough. He was heavily linked with Swansea, yes, that is true. To be honest though, I'm not too disappointed in a way that it's worked out that we haven't got Kim Helberg, because Vitor Matos is done absolute wonders here. So 10 home games unbeaten is brilliant. It's just her away form. Here's Hackney. Finds Morris. Now Brown. On the counter here on the right hand side. Britton overlapping. Uses him. Britton in the box here. Wins a corner. Good defending there from Rhys Norrington Davis. And this will take us over to 45. I think we'll have 2 minutes added on at the end of the first 45. We'll find out in just a second. How long do we have? 2 minutes added on at the first half due to the Dale Fry injury. Corner kick for Middlesbrough. Can they double the lead before half time? What a time it would be to score another. An outswinging corner this time. It's not a great delivery and it's over the top. Flicked on at the near post from Luke Ayling. And over the top it goes in the end. Britton with the ball in. Defender to defender. And Ayling over the bar in the end. So 60 seconds left of the 2 added on. Walsh for a goal kick now. Damn, I'm tired. It's quite a good game actually. Target down the line. Breaks with Boro midfield. Hackney finds Whittaker. Dragged down. Referee says no foul. Norrington Davis on the left hand side. Driving forward. Hayden. Varane goes backwards. Edwards now. Final 40 seconds of this first half. Good afternoon, Scrinton. How are we doing as well? Done. Back to Walsh. Clips over the top. Coney loses out once again. He's just had no real support around him today. He's been swarmed every time he's been the ball's been played into him. Coney. Agree. I think this is going to do us for the first half. It's half time in the capital. QPR 0, Middlesbrough 1. Middlesbrough closing the gap as it stands on Coventry. A decent first half performance where QPR really didn't have much of a chance in the first half. They haven't done too much at all. It's been mostly all Middlesbrough, who could have scored more, but QPR have done just about enough to stop anything further than the one goal, which was a comical goal. Whittaker hit it, it was going off target. Norrington Davis deflected it back into the path of Whittaker, who hit it. Goal was on the line with Strelec and Edwards having a nice hug with each other, and it hit Strelec on the way in. So a close range goal from Strelec, the strangest goal I have seen this season probably, and definitely the strangest goal he's scored in his career. Right then, we're going to try and find this then, or something to talk about at half time. A lot of football has happened recently. Here we go. '27 Women's World Cup next year, of course. Apparently police separate Celtic and Rangers fans after Ibrox pitch invasion. Wow. Yeah, you can imagine. That couldn't have been good. God, where's the quizzes? Championship. Oh, it's this one here. I can't see any. Let's have a look. Championship quiz. 25, 26. Is this going to be a good one? Just before I share the stream, I'll make sure it's actually a good quiz first and foremost. Is this going to be any good? Starting lineups. I don't want to do that. I want facts about the quiz. Unless we just have a look back at the action that has taken place over this weekend. I think we'll do that instead. Let's have a look. Right. Let's share the screen. Hopefully the did you hear about the Lincoln fans having to find their way home as coach wouldn't take them because they had brought alcohol on the coach basically involved too? What? That's crazy. Wow. Wow. Right, let's share the screen. Hopefully the volume still works. Rather. There we go. I think you can hear me. Yeah, it says the microphone's on. Right, there we go. So, a lot has happened recently in the championship, especially. How should we got Boston fastest to win 100 wins? Yeah, Morrison at West Brom staying until the end of the season as well. Snoop Dogg and Swansea. Manager ins and outs. Snoop Dogg meets the Swans. Yeah, there's so much about Snoop Dogg, isn't there? So much. Right, let's go right to the top then. Let's go to football and see what's going on at the moment, because I think it's easy to talk about football for this long, 15 minutes. We'll start with the FA Cup, where Leeds are now 2-0 up. Longstaff and Goodmanson with the goals. Goodmanson with the assist for the first and the goal for the second against Norwich City. What's the stats looking like in that one? Because Norwich have been doing well under Clement, but of course Premier League opposition, a very tough challenge. Yeah, it's been all Leeds by the looks of it, really. Yeah, been all Leeds. What else has happened? Then we'll look at the. Yeah, this is crazy. Police had to separate Celtic and Rangers fans after Ibrox pitch invasion. Wow, that's crazy. How can that be allowed? They've got so much security at these types of games. How is this being allowed to happen? I don't understand. You already know it's going to be a big game. But Celtic winning that one. That's mental how that's happened, by the way. Let's go back to the other page. Yes, the FA Cup's been brilliant at the moment. Southampton, of course, knock out Fulham. I can't show you the highlights, otherwise I'll get done for copyright, but I'll watch them after. Haven't actually seen the penalty in the 90th minute from Southampton win. Fulham had like 23 shots or something and still couldn't do it. That's really sad news. Teenage Oxford United player dies during canoe match. What? That's really sad. I did see as well, I think Swans are going to sign that Exeter striker, what's his name? He scored yesterday against Exeter. I'll find his name now. Saturday 14. Saturday 7th. Sorry. Yeah, some big results yesterday. Chelsea beating Wrexham in the FA Cup as well. Arsenal just about getting past Mansfield. Man City doing well against Newcastle. The Euros. Women's European World Cup qualifiers. Herzegovina 13, Liechtenstein 1. Liechtenstein just awful. Wales won 6-1, did we? I knew we were playing. I didn't realise we won 6-1. Christ. That's pretty good. That's not bad at all. We take that. 5-0 at half time. Wow. They're playing at Parker Scarlets. Were they? I didn't know they did football there. Where are we now? Yeah, still top. Goal difference. Wow. Well, we take that all day long. I didn't know we won 6-1 though. Shame about the clean sheet. I'm joking. Scotland 7-0. Where are Exeter? There we go. What's his name? I can't. Wareham. Jay Wareham. I think Swans are looking at him. 16 goals, 2 assists in League One this season. He's doing really, really well. And let's look at Exeter on the table. A player putting up these numbers is like Zamapotnik with us basically. You know, they're 15th. 40 goals scored, and he's scored 16 of them now. So yeah, it's not bad, is it? Not bad at all. Leyton Orient are in trouble. They're in the bottom 4 in League One. Newport lost yesterday against Colchester. National League. Many big results. Froscombe Rovers winning that one. Carlo drawing. Not much else to talk about. Is there a World Cup tab? Quiz. Oh, there's a quizzes tab. No way. I've just seen that. You're joking. Can every team still in the FA Cup from our clues? Okay, here we go. We'll have a quick go at this. I think I'll be pretty good. at this. Every FA Cup winner, that's a bit more tricky. Okay, here we go. Record winners, Premier League leaders. Arsenal, the first one. Second one is a Prem team whose old ground famously has a pub on every corner. Brentford. We'll try to do it by the clues, just for a bit more fun. Your club World Cup champions, that's Chelsea, of course. Ooh. Chelsea. Clue 4, runners up in 1965. Owner also owns the... Ooh. I don't know who that is. We'll do process for elimination. Won the cup in 1972, made Champions League semi-finals this century. Not sure. 8-time winners, reigning Premier League champions. That's Liverpool, of course. Oldest club in Wales. Yeah, Wrexham. Bottom of the Premier League, but have won. Yeah, Wolves. Well, we know there's Port Vale as well. Who else? We know there was Sunderland. We know there was Newcastle, Man City. Who else was there? Who else has played in the FA Cup? Mansfield, Fulham, Southampton. Who else? We're almost there, to be fair. We'll read through the facts after we go all of them. Currently battling for Premier League survival. Lost Olympic FA Cup final in the mid. West Ham, of course. West Ham. Got Leeds and Norwich playing right now, which is technically 3 answers. It's all of them. So, which is the one I didn't know? Rise up in 1960. Fulham, yeah. Owner also knows Jaguars, does he? Wow, interesting. Won the cup in 1972. Leeds. Century. Yep. 8-time winners. In the Premier League. Yeah. Liverpool, we got that one. Let's just run us up. They've got Haaland and Peps. You have to get that one. Stags, yep. There we go. And I think with that, it's about time for the second half. Every FA Cup winner. Is there clues on this one? Well, I'll have a quick go until the second half starts. Just quick fire. See how many we got. We've got Liverpool. I can't spell. Chelsea. Man City. Crystal Palace. Cardiff. Liverpool, Chelsea, Man City. Have I put Man City in? Arsenal, Man United have won it. Leeds have won it. Can't think. West Ham. Newcastle. Blackburn won it. Yeah. There's quite a few in there. Quite a few. 2020, 2021. Was that Leicester? Yeah. 12-13 was Wigan. 7-8 wasn't that? Yeah. Now it's getting tricky. 94, 95. Well, Forest definitely won it. Oh, what have I done there? $7.98. Who's won it? Forest have won it. West Ham, Wolves have won it. Aston Villa. Who else won the FA Cup? This is a really good one. This is a really good quiz. We've got all of them basically back until 94, 95. So that's not bad so far. We've got 1927 Cardiff, Villa, Blackburn all in there. Right, second half is about to begin, so we'll quickly push give up just so we can get all the answers for you guys to see. Who else are we missing? Everton, of course, yeah. Tottenham, Wimbledon, Coventry, yeah. See, with a bit more time, we would have got some of these, I reckon. Okay, second half. Let's get ready for it then. Let's see what entertainment we have for the second half in London between QPR and Middlesbrough. QPR to get us underway, kicking from left to right in this second half, and we are back underway at Loftus Road. Can QPR spoil the party, or is it Middlesbrough time to win again on the road? And so everything else will just start loading back onto screen, of course. Yeah, it was a decent quiz there. I didn't even know there was a quiz section, so now we know. If I ever forget, someone please tell me there is a quiz tab on BBC Sport, and hopefully I should remember that. I don't know how I haven't realised before. I think I did okay on that quiz though. That was alright. Who's winning this game? Yeah, it is Middlesbrough at the moment, winning this one. It will cut the gap to 5 points on Coventry. So no changes at the break. The other game going on at the moment is Leeds Norwich, where it's 2-0 Leeds at the moment. But I think this one's going to be a more exciting game, to be honest. Just turn the volume up just a little bit more. Yeah, if you're enjoying the stream, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. A quick start to the second half for the home side. Julian Stefan would be demanding a bit more from his side, and they've got a corner here at the start of the second half. Of course, they've scored some late goals this season. Straight away, you think of the one against Birmingham from Albie Morgan. Ball in from Vale, very deep, and foul on Matt Target in the centre. So that's a waste there from QPR. You know, they haven't had too many opportunities, but it's a soft one. And Bengu has Target just run into him. You can't really do much about that. I do feel like the officials are too lenient on fouls given from set plays. You know, the defending side of so much, what's the word? Leniency towards them. Is that the word I'm looking for? Yeah, that way is completely sold out as well. That ball's not coming back. It's gone into the upper tier. Well, I do think we'll get some more goals in the second half. I hope so. Some more action, some more entertainment. Throw in for Middlesbrough. What can they do here? Thank you everyone for tuning in so far. Really do appreciate your support. Any questions, get them in. Anything interesting about football or anything really, just get in the chat. Free kick Middlesbrough. Foul by Sato on Whittaker. So I was just going to check, have they actually given the goal to Strelec? I'm pretty sure they have, just to confirm. Yeah, they must have, yeah, they have. So the assist now is Whittaker's, not Target's, of course, yes. Yeah, such a strange goal, the first one in this one. Really strange. Watch it on the highlights later. It's, yeah, quite comical, really. So free kick to Middlesbrough. Britain to take it from the right-hand side. The red shirts line up in the box. Can Boro double their lead? That is the question. Britain floats it in. All the way through. Finds McGree. Chips it back in. Players arriving. And it's gone out for a goal kick. Great ball in. Partially headed away by a QPR defender. McGree floats it back in, and I think it's Malander in net trying to fight to get to that ball. And Brown was also arriving at the back post. I do remember a few years ago, was it QPR and Millwall both battling out for the playoffs as well. And QPR being in them all season, and then at the death they end up falling out. Referee getting in the way there. And Bengu in a battle with McGree. It's an interesting battle, and Bengu wins, and QPR will go forwards here on the right. Harvey Vale cuts back in on that left foot, and there's pass to him. Bengu's really poor. And now Whittaker and Middlesbrough will counter-attack end to end, just as we ended the first half. But now McGree says we'll slow it down a little bit here. Over to the right-hand side for Boro with Luke Ayling. What a ball that is, and it's a great interception by Hayden, who puts it out for a corner kick to the away side. Is that Hayden or Varane? No, it's Varane. Fair play. Made a big mistake in the first half, but that could be just as important. That's a fantastic read of the play. So another corner kick here for Middlesbrough, another set piece. It's well worked. Out of the box. Hackney puts it back over to the side that was originally delivered from, and it's gone out for another corner. Well, that was interesting. Britain took it straight along the floor by the byline, tapped back to the edge of the box, and it looked like Hackney was going to shoot, but instead decided to put it back out to Britain, who originally took the corner, and he's won another one now. Another corner for Middlesbrough. So it's a double their lead, and it goes away by QPR. Out for a throw-in, away the home side. Like and subscribe absolutely. If you are enjoying, please be sure to. And Bengu. Great first touch there from Mbengu. Finds Hayden. And another really, really poor pass. I mean, what is going on with QPR today? That's another pass that's just gone straight out of play. I mean, that is the levels, the difference in levels, really, isn't it? Now, how many misplaced passes have Middlesbrough had? I actually don't think they've had any. But QPR have had at least 3 or 4. Quite a few. Morris finds Luke Ayling now. Long ball over the top. Finds Strelec, and his first touch is non-existent. So, time of last shot. QPR's last shot was in the 24th minute. Middlesbrough 45th plus 1 minute. And it says everything you need to know. And the long ball over there to Strelec, who was actually offside. So whether he had a good touch or not, it wasn't going to count anyway. Walsh, down the line it goes. Over the top. Back it goes. Walsh. Down it goes once again. Throw into QPR once again. Yeah, I remember QPR away quite well actually. The away pub was quite far away, but we found it in the end, and it was actually really nice. There's loads of home fan pubs as well, where there was obviously security on the doors and all that, so it's pretty easy not to get them mixed up as well, which is also very good, of course. And then the tube stations aren't far either. Walked past quite a few of them, but then to get to the away end from the front of the stadium, you've got to go up a street and then like down to the next street, and then yeah, you just keep walking down and you just find out of nowhere between the houses is just a lane and then the away end. It's quite strange actually, but the old school type. But you know, it's quite fun to be fair. I'm glad I've experienced QPR away now. Oh, good save by Walsh. QPR carved open there with 2 passes. But they've only got 2 away end turnstiles. You walk up the lane and the security just search whoever they want to search, really. You can easily get in without getting searched, which probably isn't great from a security point of view. But and then the away end, like, there's no room to move either. Oh, here we go, QPR, they've got to score! No, what a defensive action from Middlesbrough. Hackney dragged to the floor, and it's really starting to heat up here. 55 played. And QPR now starting to battle. It was Vale on the right hand side, on his left foot, ball in towards Cody, flicked it back for Isaac Hayden, who had to take it first time. He had to. Great block from Ayling, but by Hayden taking that touch, Ayling's allowed that extra few seconds to get back into position. Really poor from QPR there. They should have at least tested Solbrent. Here's Hackney. Pass is across to Britton. Morris keeping the ball moving. Edge of the box here for Middlesbrough. McGree. Shot. Target. Wide. Wrong side of the post there from Matt Target. I tell you what, that is probably one of the signs of the summer, of the season, really, Matt Target. He was a brilliant player. Was at Villa, of course, most recently Newcastle. I'm pretty sure it is a loan, isn't it, Matt Target? But he's played the majority of the games this season for Middlesbrough. Vale on the left foot and into the upper tier at Loftus Road there. Vale running at the defenders. That's what you want from a winger. You know, being confident, taking players on. Defenders don't like going back towards their own goal. "34 minutes to play. Still time in this one for more action, more drama, more of the championship. Still 2-0 at Ellen Road for anyone interested in there. 70% of people think Middlesbrough will hang on to this win. 30% think QPR will turn it around and get the 3 points here this afternoon. Yeah, great atmosphere at the moment inside the stadium. That's an interesting fact I just picked up from the commentator. Never in the same season have Middlesbrough won 3 games in London, away in London. So they've beaten, of course, Millwall 3-0. They beat Charlton away as well. And now, as it stands, they're going to beat QPR. So, break another record of theirs. Yeah, some really good clubs in London. Really good. There's Melander. Middlesbrough are on the second longest current run without a clean sheet away from home in the Championship with 12 games. Leicester are 17 in first, but Sheffield Wednesday have had a clean sheet away from home more recently than Middlesbrough. That's crazy. That is absolutely mental. Here's Britton. Chops inside. Hackney. Now with the armband. Finds Brown. Anywhere will chew from Varane. Smashes it into the crowd. So final 30 minutes to play here at Loftus Road. Another throw in for the away side. Here is McGree. Whittaker. Ball keeps moving. Whittaker once again on the ball. Cross is blocked, and has that gone out for a corner? It has indeed. Another corner for Middlesbrough. Whittaker goes across to take it. Britton finds Whittaker. Hayden Hackney now, keeping the ball moving. Hackney in that corner from where it was just taken a moment ago. They don't do too much from their set pieces to Middlesbrough. Trying to slide it through from Aylin. Hasn't quite worked, and now QPR win the ball back. And on the counter attack, over halfway they go. That's poor. Give away the ball way too easy there. Exactly, Daniela. Exactly. Very true. I think it goes through everything though. Pay more for a lot less. And Bengu. Still going on. QPR in the box still. Vale. Can't get anything from it. Strelec will try and bring it away. Does well. Stepping up is Ronnie Edwards. Gives it straight away though. Now Brown on the ball. Now Middlesbrough will go forward once again. Hackney. What a ball that is. Across to Britton. He's not able to keep that in place, Britton. Great idea though. Great idea. So we are now into the 61st minute here. Tell you what, QPR giving it a good go in the second half. Much better than the first half performance already. Over the top it goes. Back to Saltbrent from Boro. Back to the keeper. Malanda's on the ball now. Back it goes. Ayling. To Malanda. It's really slow, but those will now start to pick up the tempo. And that's what they're really good at doing, controlling the tempo, know when to speed it up, when to slow it down. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, bars of chocolate as well. They're all fun size now, basically. And Bengu, Sakone, QPR's 22, running forwards, and it's once again a poor pass. And now it's Middlesbrough driving forward on the left hand side, finding Strelec. Strelec shot! Move across the face of goal. Whitaker on the other side will retrieve. Back it goes to Edwards. Over the top to Kone. Now Ayling will step forward. Slow once again from Boro. Walking football with Malanda. Across to Hackney. Ayling once again. You do feel that there's definitely more goals to come in this one. I certainly think so. I don't see QPR keeping... Middlesbrough keeping QPR out. It does look like there's more Middlesbrough changes on the way. Hayden Hackney running through the whole side. Hayden Hackney! What a brilliant run that was. And the shot was blocked in the end. As he reached the edge of the box, he pulled the trigger. But it wasn't able to test Walsh in goal. Strelec and Whitaker about to come off according to the commentator. So maybe Conway coming on, you presume. And maybe Sarmiento on the right hand side. So 65 played now. And time for the changes, I presume. Yeah, Sarmiento and Conway. What a guess. What a guess. Yeah, Jeremy Sarmiento was brilliant in that season where he helped Ipswich on their way to the Premier League. Yeah, just, what was it, 2 years ago? And Conway, absolutely brilliant at Bristol City. I do feel like he misses too many big chances at Middlesbrough. But a player that definitely knows where the back of the net is. And when he's confident, he's a brilliant, brilliant player. So here we go then. Here are the changes. Conway and Sarmiento on for Strelec and Morgan Whitaker. I mean, once again, we'll talk about the strength and depth from the change earlier with Malanda coming on for Dil Fry. Once again, these are players that should be starting in a championship squad, in a championship side. Conway and Sarmiento, way too good for the bench. But at Middlesbrough, they've got too much quality, and that's why they're doing absolute bits in the league this season. That's why they're up there. I think Vapotnik will be sold come the summer. I do, yeah. I don't think we'll be able to keep hold of him. I like Vapotnik, but yeah, if you end up winning the Golden Boot in the Championship, I mean, you don't stay at your club, do you? Unless you get promoted, you never stay. Like Smodjic was the last one to win it and not be in a promotion winning side, I'm pretty sure. And he went to Ipswich, didn't he? So I think we'll get quite a bit of money, but that's about it. I don't think he'll stay. Hello Paul, how are we doing, mate? Good to have you in here. He's watching the game on Sky, like us as well. Been a good game so far, to be fair, Paul. Let us know your thoughts. And your thoughts on Bristol City against Coventry yesterday. Looked an interesting one with red cards. I've just seen the highlights before this one. That was on Sky, being shown before. Another corner for the visitors, Middlesbrough. Corner for Middlesbrough. Taking their time over it though. In it goes, outswinger. It goes into the box this time. Malander. Jumped too late. Shot towards the back post. It's the bar. And it's in. It's 2-0. Middlesbrough finally double their lead. It's Alan Brown. And Middlesbrough take a step closer to the Premier League. And that away end erupts. They're on top of that goal. 2-0. Brilliant goal. But it's the first time in the second half they've put a ball from a corner into the box. Ayling keeps it alive, over the top, hits the bar, bounces down, and Alan Brown shields Mbengu off him. I'm pretty sure it's Mbengu. It's Mbengu Okone. And just too easy for him at the back post. Brilliant technique, by the way, from Luke Ayling. Brilliant technique. When you appreciate the skill he's done there. And then Brown heads it into the roof of the net. He couldn't miss, really. Walsh was beaten. And QPR look beaten now. Paul says in Bergzog and Borges back. Poof rubbish. Especially Bergzog. I take it Paul's not a fan of the Boro loanies. Woodward's got and Hackney instead. I'm sure every fan in the Championship would say that, Paul. No, glad to have you in here, Paul. Must be happy with your local side, Lincoln winning yesterday. I'm certainly am happy with Lincoln winning against them lot up the road. So brilliant win there. So 20 minutes to play here. Both goals for Middlesbrough have been from point blank range. I still think Middlesbrough concedes here. I think it'll go 2-1 and then Boro 3-1 to get the prediction spot on. Yeah, Paul, by the way, you're absolutely smashing it in the Championship Prediction League. Fair play to you, mate. And you're catching me up in the Premier League one as well. You might end up winning both, to be fair. It's really close. So fair play. Your predictions this year have been brilliant. Becoming a Lincoln fan yesterday. Yeah, I only ever support two sides. Swansea and whoever Cardiff are playing. 20 minutes to go then. 70 played. Corner kick for QPR. Harvey Vale, in it goes. Away at the front post. Really poor delivery, really. Vale will keep going again. He's got Sato with him. Sato uses him. Sato trying to get past the red shirts. Morgan now as well. Getting involved in the play. Varane will loft it in towards the back post. Still alive in there, and the referee says the linesman has his flag up. Offside there. Ooh, well that is controversial. So the corner before the Middlesbrough goal, it was Sarmiento who actually kicked the ball out of play, not Ronnie Edwards. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Sarmiento went to put it through Ronnie Edwards' legs, hit Edwards, then come back off Sarmiento and went out of play. So really it should have been a goal kick. So Middlesbrough have got really lucky there. Here's Hackney to McGree. to win it. McGree, good save by Walsh. Straight at him though. Still alive in the box for Middlesbrough. It's been better in the Prem than the Championship. Yes, same this season. Here's Hackney again. He was destined to score. And this time he has 3-0 Middlesbrough. They've taken the Championship by storm. They're ready to step up. And it's 3 more points with 3 more goals. Absolutely brilliant from Middlesbrough. Magnificent Middlesbrough on the Sunday. Hit 3 against QPR. There was still 18 minutes to go. Well, no complaints about cheating on that one. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Absolutely brilliant play. What a goal. Hayden Hackney. He looked destined to score all day. And another goal for his tally. And another brilliant goal for his tally. QPR just have not competed today. There's only been one side looking like winning. And that is the visitors. Crying out for one. Last 2 seasons. Oh, nice. Awesome, Paul. Awesome. Leicester next up. Well, that's a tough one for both sides. So, Portsmouth on for Kieran Morgan as well is a change that QPR have made. Yeah, Middlesbrough come to Swansea in a few weeks as well, so that's interesting. You've got Southampton, Coventry, Middlesbrough, all left to come down to Swansea. So that's going to be a bit of fun. Cross in there from QPR. Over to the left hand side it goes. Can QPR get a goal to help the predictions? It's saved there by Solbrin easily. Yep, both our predictions are the same, Daniela. Paul, what was your prediction for this one? Do you remember? You must have put a Middlesbrough win, I presume. Still 15 minutes to play here. Me and Daniel are wanting a QPR goal for maximum points. Portsmouth Tuesday night. Yep. Yeah, I was thinking about our home games that we have left. Charlton on the final day. Got a funny feeling I have the prediction right now. Oh right. Well, come on, Boro, score one more, or QPR score and help us. I had 2 right yesterday. I had the Coventry one against Bristol City and the Swansea one right. And then there's still 2 more, but they're being played on the 17th and 18th. Due to the FA Cup involvements of Wrexham and Southampton, of course. So I think Southampton might be the last Championship side left in the competition now. It must be. Still 2-0 leads against Norwich, by the way. I'll quickly check, Paul, if you got it right now. I'll go to the comments and have a look. Where are you, Paul? Let's have a look. Come on, QPR, score a goal, please. Yep, we're both hoping for it. Yeah, you have got it right now, Paul. You did say 3-0. 1-0 Preston. Oh, you got the Blackburn Portsmouth one. So right now you're on 3, 6, 7, 10. 10 points at the moment. I think that's the same as me. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm on 10 right now as well. So I really do need that Boro goal. I do remember last season, of course. Was it last season? No, it was 2 years ago, wasn't it? When QPR beat Leeds 4-0 at home. That was more towards the end though. That was like April, around Easter time. That was a big shock. They need some points. I do think there's still more goals. With 14 minutes to go, I think there is more. Either QPR get one back or Middlesbrough go and get a fourth, maybe even a fifth as well after that. So even if QPR do score, I'm not too confident that there's no more. Next 6 games for Middlesbrough: Charlton, Bristol City, Blackburn, Millwall, Swansea, Portsmouth. Yeah, that's pretty good to be fair. I think they beat Charlton, Bristol City, or Blackburn. I don't think they'll beat Millwall. Swans give them a game at home because our home record's been brilliant. We'll give them a game. I do think maybe draw that one for being really nice to us. And then Portsmouth home, they'll win that, I'm pretty sure. Wrexham away on the final day for Middlesbrough. Wow, that honestly could be massive in the race to playoffs. Because Middlesbrough, if that's to, win promotion, they're going to win that at home. That'd be a brilliant game though, wouldn't it? That'd be absolutely brilliant. I always like it when Swans play away on the final day. Because I enjoy doing them streams on the final day where we update everyone with what happens with every goal that goes in. That's if I'm usually free. Leicester, Middlesbrough and West Ham. Oh, that's really tough, Paul. Really tough. Because now, this time of the season, you don't really want to be playing the sides at the bottom because they're fighting for their lives, so it's like they have to win. And anyway, the sides at the bottom this season are all pretty good. Here's Malander. Finds target. Brown, keeping the ball moving. 78 played. Away to QPR. Yeah, we are away to QPR. It's on the exact same date that we played them away last season. The 21st of April. But on the final day, we're at home against Charlton on the final day. Here's Morris. Finds Conway. McGree. It's a box. That's an awful ball into the box. Absolutely dreadful cross. And some changes here for QPR. Benny and Clark Salter coming on. See 2 shocks in the FA Cup today, Southampton and Port Vale. Yep, I did see them indeed. Cannot believe the Port Vale one. After beating Bristol City as well, midweek, there's 2 shocks in a week for them. And Southampton, 90th minute penalty to beat Fulham away, who had 23 shots. It's crazy. Absolutely mental. There is still magic left in the FA Cup. I'm so happy though that Wrexham didn't beat Chelsea yesterday. Really happy about that. Edwards. Final 10 here at Loftus Road. Is there yet more action in front of goal? Just need one goal to take some points off Paul, really. Oh, brilliant play by McGree. Ah, yes, that means the prediction league can have to, because this game's on Tuesday, so I'm gonna have to do up to this game with the prediction league. Then our next week's predictions and add them on after. I'll have to do that. We got Stoke last game until they've won in that. Top 6. Top 6 season with top 8. Top 8 is going to be really weird though, isn't it? It's going to be really weird. Come on, QPR, wake up, absolutely. No clean sheet away from home in 17 games for Middlesbrough. Come on, QPR. Don't be the side to break that now. Keep it going. There's Callum Britton. nice play from Boro on the far side. Move the ball well. And to get a ball in the box, and it's on that play for a throw-in to Middlesbrough. Port Vale's pitch is like a field of potatoes and carrots on the pitch. To be fair though, I do like it when pitches are like that, especially FA Cup. It's that FA Cup feeling, isn't it? You know, when you go away to a club like Port Vale, see a pitch like that, it's brilliant. I think it's proper football, isn't it? Like, yeah, it's nice playing on a really nice green pitch with no mud patches or anything on it. But in an FA Cup game, it's meant to be scrappy, isn't it? You know. Hayden Hackney being withdrawn here. He's got his goal. And a brilliant player. No more goals, please. Well, you're at the wrong place. This is goals galore. So a double change then. McGree also off along with Hayden Hackney for Castledine and Gilbert on. Castledine was on loan at Huddersfield for the first half of the season and scored some absolute worldies. So that's a big signing. He was on loan from Chelsea. Jeremy Sarmiento. That one's going to go for a goal kick. Yep. Goal kick to QPR. Taking quickly out to Jimmy Dunn. Nice play. Varane clips it over the top. I do like the camera angle that Loftus showed. It's right on top of the action. But it's not as high as Bristol City's. The only thing wrong at Bristol City is the camera angle. It's made for rugby, isn't it? The camera angle there. It's way too high. .84 on the clock. Is it full time yet in the other game? The Leeds game. Still 2-0. 77th minute there, so they're quite a while behind us actually, aren't they? QPR in the attack. Dispossessed. Shot! Oh! I hit the post! Shot over the bar. QPR off the post. Harvey Vale. Wow. It beat Brennan goal. Well, they did end up losing the ball. Vale twisting, turning. Long shot. Off the post. And then the rebound. Smashed over. What a shot. And that is currently what keeps Paul top of the prediction league. Wow. So close QPR there. What an effort from Harvey Vale. You don't get any closer than that without hitting the back of the net. Escadidia has come on for QPR. That's the one and only time I'm saying that. Without the commentator's help, I don't think I'll be able to pronounce that one. Thank you very much for joining, Daniel. I really do appreciate it. Of course, I always want to do more and more streams, but I haven't been able to in the past month. I've just been really busy. I don't know how many I'll be able to do between now and the end of the season, but I'll do as many as I can. Anytime I'm free. Like I was free today, I was like, I'll quickly upload the video and then get the stream set up. But what I need to do is I need to start promoting it a bit more, so we get some more people in. That's what I need to start doing. So for the Friday game against Wrexham, we'll definitely be live. So I need to set it all up the day before, basically. All I need to do then, an hour before, is put the lineups in, and we'll be promoting it then from like 2 days before, hopefully, if it all goes to plan. But it never seems to go to plan because I always have some uni work to do and all other stuff, predictions and all that, and life as well. It is, yeah, but try and juggle everything, you know. Here's Gilbert. finds target. Into the 87th minute we go here. Also, while we are on stream, I want to say a massive thank you for everyone supporting, helping us reach 2,400 subscribers. Absolutely brilliant. Penalty given for Middlesbrough. Paul's not going to get his prediction, but no, me and Daniela brought down in the box. A golden opportunity to make it 4-0. Tommy Conway goes down in the area. Referee did not hesitate. Point straight to the spot. Smith with a challenge. And penalty given for the visitors to score another. Fingers crossed, Daniel, fingers crossed. I try to please everyone. So Tommy Conway then to make it 4-0 for Middlesbrough. Steps up. Conway! Oh, in the corner. Keeper got a hand to it, but it was too powerful. Right in the corner was that one. And Boro are keeping the pace up on Coventry. Yeah, absolutely battered QPR in this one. You'll get 1 point, Daniela, if you predicted Boro. Yeah, you predicted 3-1, so you'll get 1 point, same as me. Same as Paul now. Stops Paul from getting all three. Great penalty. Well, actually, I don't know if it is a great pen, because the keeper has pushed it into the corner. Probably should save that one. It's just too much power on it. But he has got, his full fingers to that. He should be saving it, to be honest. $4-0. How many goals have Boro scored this season? Because Coventry have scored loads. Boro must be close to that now. Boro scored 58 only. Under Rob Edwards, they didn't score many, to be fair, did they? It was like 1-0 wins and that. Coventry have scored 74. Ipswich 61, Middlesbrough 58, Hull 57, Southampton 57. Yeah, that's about it really. So QPR will go into 16th place. 47 points. They're 12 off relegation. I don't think QPR will go down. For me, the relegation battle goes up to, I'd say Charlton maybe. That's 9 points off. Definitely Portsmouth are only 5 points off. They can change so quickly though. They're supposed to stay 3-0, says Paul. I think it's a win-win for everyone, Paul. That you probably stay top of the prediction league for now, but you don't get maximum points. I think that's fair. But nor do we, so it's a win-win for everyone, I guess. Three minutes added on, says Daniela. Is her prediction? Oh, yeah, there is as well. 3. Bingo. Didn't even get a chance to have a look at that. Here's Kone. If Coventry, if third time lucky, if QPR score now, I'm not going to be too happy. Could have had the prediction right. 5 minutes, says Paul. It is indeed 3. Referees felt sorry for QPR. Let's get them home earlier. 2 minutes makes all the difference. Here's Melander. Out to the left hand side. We've played 1 of the 3 added minutes. Still could be time for a 5th for Boro. Hopefully Middlesbrough scores 0 next weekend. To think our club went after Middlesbrough, new manager. Yeah. But I am happy we've got Matos though, because the thing with Middlesbrough though, they concede quite a lot of goals. Sloppy ones as well. It's like under Russell Martin. Or under Matos, we're actually pretty solid defensively for now, touch wood. We continue that. Like 8 of our unbeaten 10 home games in the league, 8 clean sheets. You've only conceded 2 goals. It's Preston and Birmingham, who are both sides who this season have been up there in the league. So I don't think that's bad at all. Whereas Middlesbrough in the last 10 games, they've probably conceded at least like 6, so 3 times more. But they're in the top 2, that is the difference. Leeds have gone 3-0 up against Norwich. Joe Perot with a goal there. The X1. I'll tell you right now how many QPR Middlesbrough have conceded the last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. 9 goals in the last 10 games they conceded, so yeah. Final 30 seconds then. Middlesbrough just going to be boring party around the back, I think. Gilbert out to the right hand side. But it does show a good ambition, I guess. You know, top quality managers are being considered. We were trying to get Kim Helberg in the summer, but then decided to stick with Sheehan, which at the time I think was the right decision. He deserved his chance. I still stand by that. Because imagine if we didn't get him the chance. The fans have all been, oh, you know, you should have given it to Sheehan. Full time, 4-0 Middlesbrough. They don't want to be here next season. They want to be in the Premier League. They don't want QPR away. They want Arsenal and Fulham and Chelsea away. I would say Spurs, but they're on their way down as well, as it stands. It's the first time they've scored. It's the first time in the season they've won away at 3 London clubs. It's turned into a really good season for Middlesbrough, and one which they will not slow down. Another win here, another 3 points, which means they go 5 points off Coventry. With 10 games to go, 10 games away from the Premier League. Can Middlesbrough do it? The thing with that is the maximum points Boro can get are 99. Maximum for Coventry is 104. No one will be beating that record set by Reading. There we go. Thank you very much everyone for tuning in for the stream. Great chat as well in the second half. And I will see you on Friday night for Swansea away at Wrexham on the live stream. Thanks very much for watching. Have a fantastic Sunday and I'll see you very soon. Take care, stay safe as always. Goodbye.